I just came home on this to find that arrived. Let's take a look. Hey guys, so I'm really excited to try my new bike today. It's this Hiboy P6, and I had to drop my Prius off at the shop today, so I rode my bike to work and back, and I'm a little out of shape, so I'm going to be excited to use this electric bike. So I could use that again, but you know what? I want to try this. All right, so let's take a look at what's in the box. So this, of course, like most things I get, is more of a value priced item. This is the Hiboy P6, and I looked at the other reviews online, and it's got some great reviews. So, you know, I think this is going to work out great. All right, so let's take a look at how it's packaged. All right, so it comes packaged like this, and look at the size of those tires. I'm excited to try this thing out. I'm going to try it out on some city bike lanes, but also we're going to try it on some dirt paths tomorrow on my ride. So you guys know me. I like budget value stuff. So this is $1,000 for this bike. And you know, if you want to get like a Sur Ron or something, that's a few $1,000s, maybe $4,000, I think it is. But this is $1,000, and you get a bike with a big battery and big wheels. It's actually packaged really well. Seems like, you know, it would survive some pretty rigorous transportation. There, of course, is the big old battery. I think they advertised that you could go 60 miles on a charge on this, and most of those ratings are pretty optimistic. It's like, you know, electric cars. They don't really get what they're rated unless it's very ideal condition. So I assume this is the same. You know, it's for a flat road, 60 miles on a flat road. But regardless, even in ideal conditions, 60 miles rating is a lot. It's more than I'll ever do. All right, so obviously it requires some assembly. You got to put on these handlebars. Big hub in the back. I've never owned an e-bike before in my life, so this is my first e-bike. So let's put it together. We're going to follow directions and put it together. All right, so let's see what comes in the accessories box. Okay, you got your battery charger. There's your pedals. It's like a LED headlight. It's got some tools for installation in case you don't have any. And of course the plug. Hiboy P6 manual. So let's follow the directions and we'll assemble it. All right, first up on the installation is the handlebars. So we're going to install that. We'll use the Allen wrenches that it came with. Okay. Put it in there, and you can adjust a little bit of a twist to whatever you feel like. And there's some numbers there. You can see there are numbers for you to have a reference as to how you want to do it. And there's a center point, so you know that your bar is centered. All right, this reflector is getting in the way a little bit, so I'm going to loosen it up and move it out of the way while I mount up the handlebars. Tightening. All right, that should be good. Front handlebars, nice and easy. All right, next on the directions is installing the front wheels. Of course, the disc brakes go on the disc brake side, so you got to make sure you put the brakes on the right side. Okay, you remember that's axle, so we got to put this in. got that spring and the clamp on the other side. See, it goes on this side like that. All right, so after it slides in, you kind of want to tighten it up first by hand. Kind of hold the nut on this side and tighten it up. And then when it's just a little bit tighter, when you get to something like that, that's when you stop tightening and then you clamp it down. And it's nice and secure. You see that? Now that both wheels are in, I'm gonna put down the kickstand and it should stand up on its own. All right, it's already looking like it's just about done. All right, next up is the pedals. So the pedals, if you never installed bike pedals before, you have to know, and I've seen people mess this up. The left side goes counterclockwise and the right side goes normal, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. But that's only with the right pedal. So they are directional. You can't put the right on the left side and the left side on the right. So you got to make sure that you use, see this says left on it, well there's an L on it, and this has an R on it. So I'm going to take the right pedal. Oh look, it tells you the direction to turn it. So, but you can see the sticker, it tells you what I just said. For the right side, you know, you gotta turn it normal clockwise, but the left side is going to be opposite. Rub off all that sticker residue, because once you get the pedal on, it's not going to be so easy. Right side, you're going to go once that's in, grab your tool, and from experience I know it's a 15. That's pretty standard on bikes. All right, let's do the same to the left side. Okay, next up is the seat. And this seat, you know, it's kind of a preference. So you just, same thing as the tire, the front wheel, kind of tighten that by hand first. And then when this gets tight around, you know, when it's straight, somewhere around there is where you can tighten it up. You know, and then from there you could kind of adjust it. I want it a little bit tighter. Let's do it one more half turn. Okay, so the seat is in. Now, a lot of times people leave the seat a little too low and they think they should be able to put their feet flat on the ground with the seat up, but the seat height is actually determined by your extension on your leg. So usually for a mountain bike, you want your leg not fully extended, but just a little hitch on it when it's fully extended. But that's a personal preference thing. All right, sorry, I went to the seat, but I should have done the headlight first according to their directions, but it doesn't matter. We'll do the headlights next. That's this guy right here. Pretty simple. It's right here. There's a plug that goes into there, and there's a slot, so you really can't do it wrong. And it's a tight fit because, you know, they want to make sure it's watertight. Connect that. And there. Okay, so the mounting point for it is right here. Take that guy off. The nut back on the back. Get that Allen wrench they gave you, and you're going to use that to tighten up. But you're going to need a wrench to hold the back side. All right, so you're going to need a wrench to hold back the back side while you're tightening this in. So I'm just getting an adjustable wrench. Okay. All right. Make sure it's straight. And there your light is set up. Okay, so the charging port is right there, so it covers up with this rubber tube, and it looks like here's the keys to unlock the battery. There you go, if you want to remove the battery, but I don't want to do that. Let's put that back. Okay, so let's charge it up. All right, look, so there's a little thing that shows your battery level. You press it, and it's red, green, or blue, I guess. I guess that's what the V is. But when it's red, it's empty, and when it's green, it's fully charged. So I think this battery comes fully charged. I'll top it off anyway, and then we're gonna take it out in the morning. See you tomorrow.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay, 19 and a half. That's pretty close to 20 max. That's good enough. All right, let's go to work and pick up my car from the shop. All right, I'm here. Oh, let's check it out. I got, it's probably closer to 10 miles here. That's pretty normal. I got a little bit over half left still, and believe me, I was not pedaling. I was just going at it. So you could probably, let's say, go 20 miles if you don't pedal at all. That's my guess. But let's go to work and pick up my Prius later. See if we could get my bike into here. I think it'll fit. All right, fits in pretty easy. All right, that was a lot of fun. So, I was able to take this bike to work and take it a little bit on some dirt roads and take it through the city, and it actually performed great. I didn't really pedal at all. I just used the motor, the electric motor, and I don't want to have to pedal too much, and it got me to work, and I bet you it could get me back too. But as you saw, I had to get my Prius, and everything fit in the Prius, and it was light enough that I can load it into the Prius. So, my initial impressions of this bike is it's awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to ride, and The wheels are so big, you really felt confident every time you were leading into a turn. You really felt confident that it was going to hang on. So you know what? I think for this budget level value bike, $1,000 for a bike with this kind of specs, it's pretty incredible. So I'm going to be taking this on my camping trips for sure, because I don't want to have to work hard.